It can really suck being a starfish. First off, you don't even have a brain, not even a tiny one the size of a pimple you've been picking at all night. Instead, you're guided by a nerve net, which is basically a bunch of confused cells holding hands, meaning that decision-making is pretty much a case of, there's the sunlight, must move toward it, can smell food, must move toward it. It's less like free will and more like a jaded Roomba or a conga line of confused cells all agreeing to go east. And about those arms that everyone keeps talking about, sure, they make you look like the Beyoncé of origami projects, but they're basically your means of transport, so you crawl at the speed of paint that's drying. See what I mean? This is time-lapse footage of a starfish moving, so it's the high-octane Red Bull version, which for some reason didn't make it into any Fast and Furious movies. You're so slow that if you're in a race with, say, a sea cucumber, you might actually lose, which is rock bottom for athletic achievement. But the real indignity that makes being a starfish truly sucky is your eating routine. Here's the thing. You can't chew and you can't swallow, so the only way to eat is by turning your stomach inside out and pushing it through your mouth. You then wrap it around your food source, which is usually an unimpressed muscle, and then you start digesting it alive. So in short, you basically turn lunch into an external crime scene. The sucky life doesn't end there. There's also regeneration, which means you can grow your arm back if a fish or crab bites it off. Regeneration sounds impressive, but there's a fairly major catch. Growing your arm back can take months, sometimes even years. That's a long time to be like a pair of shoes where one heel decided it had better things to do. And if you happen to lose too many arms at once, it can be game over. There's no regrowth, no miracle comeback, and you spend the rest of your days lying to everyone in the group chat about how your unevenness is actually totally a lifestyle choice. The other thing that sucks is breathing because you don't have lungs and you don't even have gills. So you rely on tiny tubes scattered across your body that suck oxygen straight from the seawater. So if the water gets murky or polluted, you essentially start suffocating in slow motion. It's like trying to breathe through a clogged straw, realizing that the only perk of such a situation is that it builds character. It also sucks that no one respects your star quality. Fish, crabs and sea otters see you as the snack that keeps on giving, and some even flip you upside down like a drop turtle, while others just bite off your arms like breadsticks. The ocean is not impressed by your symmetrical beauty. So yeah, being a starfish means you're brainless, sluggish, occasionally gruesome, and often someone's snack. It sucks, but at least you still get to sunbathe on the seafloor, looking like a piece of stunning clip art someone accidentally set free. Let me know in the comments, do you think a starfish's life is tragic or awesome? And if you enjoyed this tongue-in-cheek video, binge more just like it in our Fish and Ocean Friends playlist.